Welcome back to the show, everybody. Yes, the most dangerous hands in the multiverse are loose because we got some of that Power Rangers battle for the grid, baby. But we had some of that for you earlier. I'm like, yo, Cenozoic Billy Ranger looking mad dope. Speaking of that, that's what we are here to do. We have got a story mode trailer to look at. We have got patch notes and a PR thing to look at about the story mode, and not PR as in Power Rangers, as PR as in press release. Keep up. Look, we have got a lot to do, so let us not stall. Let's bring out your favorite girl and mine. Super duper motherfucking magic box. Where you at, baby? See, that's loyalty. Always call when I come. It is what it is. Yo, let's not even stall. Actually, no. Yeah, that's better. Because earlier, because I was doing it, I thought I wasn't in it, but look. Okay, yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Look, I am going to make a small adjustment. I'm going to move me over here. That should be okay. So, we good? Do this a little bit. Okay, okay, cool. Y'all good? Janine's good. Betsy's still on vacation. Alright, so we good. So, let's see what's good with the story mode for Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. So, excuse me. Now activating Power Rangers for the Grid cross story mode junction. .exe.
Whoever you are, get away from him! Tommy, it's gonna be okay. Please just stay with me.
Well,
Rita.
the great and powerful Zordon, seeking my counsel.
What?
I come to you from across the grid with a warning. A great threat is upon us. His name is Lord Draken, and his armies are growing.
Who are you?
I'm from the future. I'm here because existence is in danger.
I'm ready, Fenster 5. Take me one step closer to my destiny. Remarkable.
We must stand together, and if possible, come to each other's aid. Defend your worlds. For the fate of reality, we need you to save us all.
Wait, was that Dr. Hold up, hold up, please. Look, internet, we've got to make a small adjustment. Give me a moment. Ultra duper magic box, girl, where you at, baby? Yeah, we need to take a look at this again because we should just take a look at this again. No. You know, this is a good place to start. You know what? No. No. This is, no. We just don't do this. We'll just start over from the beginning. Oh, I'm down here at the bottom. You know what? I am going to move me over here in this corner. I hope you don't mind. Okay? Cool. Let's watch this again, please. Okay. So
Whoever you are, get away
Tommy
from
takes
him!
massive L at some
Tommy,
point.
it's gonna be
Fine.
okay. Please just stay with me.
Not Amy Cook Johnson speaking for Kimberly. Fine, okay.
Well, the great and powerful Zordon, seeking my counsel.
Sounds like all a good thing to me. I'm going to complain.
I come to you from across the grid with a warning.
That's David
A
Fielding.
great threat is upon us. His name is Lord Draken, and his armies are growing.
Who are you?
Okay. Alright, okay, yeah, so this is based off Boom Comics stuff. Okay, well I already knew that, but it's good to have this confirmation.
I'm from the future.
Okay, you telling me Jen was in Hyperforce? Y'all couldn't get her for this though. Okay.
I'm here because existence is in danger.
I'm ready, Fenster 5.
it back. Where's the remote? Let me turn this up. This I ain't heard what you said, bro. See, this is probably why I should go back to rocking a headset. You know, just things. Continue.
I'm here because existence is in danger.
I'm ready, Finster 5.
Finster 5. Wow. Okay, because you know what? I still haven't finished Shattered Grid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I read a little bit of it, and by a little bit of it, I mean a synopsis. Like, I need to really get back in this. Because, like I said, I read Soul of the Dragon because I'm like, yo, I'm kind of interested in this for a reason that I never got to yet. But Finster 5, questionable. Continue.
Take me one step closer to my destiny. Remarkable.
Okay, so who is this Red Ranger looking fellow? That's kind of where I am right now, because he got what look like two power swords, like a lance or something. And we got the Macedon Sentry. We got Nick and Vita here for some reason.
We must stand together.
Yep, we got Nick, Vita, and Chip. Okay,
And
that's fine. Okay, and then we got Jen and
Possible,
Kimberly.
come to each
We got Zach and somebody who isn't Zach.
other's aid. Defend your worlds.
Okay, Delta Squad Megazord.
For the fate of reality.
Lauren? Well, okay, that makes sense.
We
Continue.
need you to save it.
Okay. Dr. K. Well, maybe that would explain why Ziggy's in Legacy Wars now, because they're going to do something with Dr. K. That should be interesting. You may continue. Oh, and there's Udana, by the way.
That's all.
Okay, so we got a 10, an 11, OG Zordon, and people I don't recognize. Does anybody know who these people are? Oh wait, that girl, the Megan Camarena, I think her name is pronounced. I think she's like, well, I think Strawberry 17 or something. She was in Hyper Force. Yeah, she was in Hyper Force. Oh, Rangers battle for the grid. Okay, cool, fine, fair enough. Thank you. Okay, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly okay. You can bring it back to me now. Thank you very much. We'll get rid of that. Don't worry about that. You saw nothing. It's cool. It's cool. Look, we about to set up for something else. I will go ahead and close this. We have no further use for it. I probably should have picked out a thumbnail while we were watching that, but I didn't, and that's cool. That's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. So I told you we had some stuff to go through. PR release, patch notes. Let's not stall for any of that. Google mother, get Chrome where you at, baby. Google mother from bitch. What's up? Okay. let me get my reading voice on. All right. Power Rangers Battle for the Grid releases new free update with story mode. Okay. Tommy catching Massive L from himself, technically. Okay. We only see L's like this in another show. It's called Kamen Rider Zeo. Long story. Anywho, April the 30th, live from San Francisco. Gamers around the world now have access to new free downloadable content, or DLC as it's called, for the recently released Power Rangers Battle for the Grid developed by Enway. The new content for the PS Quadruple, the Nintendo Switch Select, and the Xbone will introduce several new elements requested by players, including a new story mode by the acclaimed writer Cloud Higgin, in addition to new characters, battle arena, and voiceovers from original cast members. Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, Hasbro blah, stuff and stuff blah, it's $20, Okay, gamers can now play through an epic storyline written and voice directed by writer-director Kyle Higgins from Power Rangers Shadow Grid, Nightman, Batman, the Gotham, blah blah blah, and also revealed original artwork from Eisner Award-winning illustrator Dan Morrow, who did stuff. What? Huh? What? Excuse me? What? What? Okay, hold up. Excuse me? Are you telling me Or you telling me Lord Klaus got a book? See, this is important news because of reasons. Me and Jay actually need to sit down with y'all, and we really need to talk about, always and forever. We really need to do that. So, note to self: talk about the original since you finished it. Probably should watch Legacy because reasons and stuff. So this is what it is. No, wait. No, this is not Klaus Michelson. This is Santa Claus. Oh boy, I am embarrassed. Oops. I'm thinking cause you type in Klaus and it's Klaus, and I'm like, it's Klaus, baby. It's Klaus. Okay. Back to misunderstanding things. In this new mode, players experience a reimagining of the critically acclaimed Shattered Grim event from Boom Studio Power Rangers comic book series, with Lord Draken, an evil alternate version of Tommy Out, sets on a massive campaign on Child's time and space to destroy all Power Rangers. They must band together, fight back before all of existence fall to his armies. Randomly thought of something I would like to say. In that trailer, there was some Lost Galaxy, because I saw Lost Galaxy more for, but Mr. Corbett's in the game, so it's cool. The new voiceover by the original cast, so the 10, the 11, Zordon, Goldar, and a Pink Ranger on another show is actually voicing Kimberly because we can't afford Amy Jo Johnson. That's fine. The new characters. We know who these characters are. Dragon Armor Trini and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Udana and the Cenozoic Blue Ranger. We got some new stages. We got the Dome City of Corinth and the planet Earth from the Cenozoic era. So, if we talking Corinth, that means we getting an RPM Ranger, which would explain why Dr. K's in there. So, who do you get? I'm not sure. The answer is probably will always be Dylan because he's Dylan. But here's the real answer: Tanaya. That's what you do. You want some more evil in there. You get a strong female. You get what? That she was Tanaya 13 when she turned back evil again. Give her some work. You know what I'm saying? Make something work with that. And non-selectable arenas in the command center malfunction and Lord Draken's throne room. Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, blah, 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 stuff. Still don't have a lobby system so that me and little brother Jay can actually play and do some sparring. You need to fix that. Other than that, blah, 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 you did stuff, blah, 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 blah. We're done here. Okay. We got patch notes. We're going to fix your video game. Fix it really, really good. Okay, we're going to fix this video game. Because I've watched the combo videos. This game is stupid. Stupid in a wonderful way that, a lab monster like me can appreciate. Because I am the one that the G.O.D. Y'all know this. Anywho, let's see what they did. General bug fixes. Fixed an issue in rare edge cases where gravity isn't turned back on properly from air blocking. Fixed an issue where certain characters were able to cancel out their air blocking animation. That can be both a gift and a curse depending on who you're talking about, because things can happen out of flip outs and things. As video games. Anywho, system-wide combat changes. Across the board juggle adjustments, several problematic attacks that allow repeatable juggle sequence have had their juggle limiter penalty value increased in order to mitigate the amount of juggle loop that can perform in certain combos. Day one people was getting bodied hard. I saw the video footage. Get this work. W-U-R-K-K-K. Get this work. Super meter gauge. Meter gain has been decreased above the board by about 25%. Super attacks and ES can also grant much less gauge to the victim. Okay, that makes sense. So that means you can't sit up in tank. So we're not talking about like this is Samurai Showdown or a game I should be referencing Power Instinct here. So, that's fine with me. Megazord attacks now grant reasonable super gauge to the defender on hit and block. Example, Dragonzord's Drill, which is the light attack, no longer completely fill up the victim's super meter. Additionally, they ignored the juggle limiter's override system. Okay, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Make calling your Megazord worth it. Okay. Megazord attacks can no longer be summoned during certain juggle and stagger states. If a player with their Megazord mode is activated and being hit or in a combo, they are not able to match out a Megazord attack until they're in a recovering or actionable state. Okay, that makes sense, because if you are calling it in a way as you are calling an assist to back you up, there would be some instances where you're trying to get out a Megazord attack immediately because you get your ass whooped. Fine, fair enough. Meter-based attacks like Super, Swap Strike, and EX attacks now enjoy the juggle limiter system, playing through and guaranteeing their hits when executed at the land of listed combo. So that means more or less you can do a whole bunch of dumb stuff and then your stuff still gonna hit, because I saw the footage and I had a little bit when I did my little stream of when it was still 1.0, was that there were things that were happening where you think a move would hit and it wouldn't because of what the juggle system was. So that makes sense. The initial hits of most multi-attack no longer trigger the juggle override system. Yeah, because there are characters in this game with multi-hitting attacks. An example of this is a character who wasn't in the game who does have a multi-hitting gnome that I know of, is Udana. So, and it's like, and in some games, and in most games, that when juggle systems are in play, that a lot of games usually treat a multi-hitting move as a single move. But while the juggle limiter isn't used or activated in most of those instances, you're still being spanked by damage scaling. So that makes sense. EX attacks. Increased invisible frames across the board to reduce the likelihood of assist attack blowing through phase 1 of the attack. Also, phase 2 is already vulnerable. Well, agree or disagree with that. If you throw out an EX attack and you should get blown up, it deserves to probably get blown up because you probably threw it out wrong. But there are probably some instances that I didn't see where things were being unknowingly interrupted because EX attacks are supposed to have armor and invisibility. So it's supposed to beef them up a little bit to make EX attacks worth using for characters who probably had bad ones. Most EX attacks across the board have had their block advantage decrease significantly, making them much easier to punish. So, in that instance, is that, yeah, a lot of times in the history of EX attacks in fighting games, where you would do an EX attack and you would be granted invincibility, things of that nature, armor and stuff like that. So you would even get block advantage sometimes depending on the EX, because you're supposed to spend money to make money in that instance. So think about it that way. EX attacks only now trigger the follow-up phases when successfully connecting with the enemy leader and never against an enemy assist. We saw that in the footage when we saw Billy, because that's a new change. Because in most games, when attacks hit like assist characters and things like that, they supposed to act a certain way than when hitting the character actually on point. So making that switch, wonderful thing. Swap strikes and EX attacks. All target combo enter can be canceled into any meter-based attack. So Jason can hit a life string, and on hit or block he can turn into a swap strike, EX attack, or a super. So that's probably good for mix up and things like that, or trying to keep your strings safe. Makes sense. Most characters can now air special cancel their jumping, light, medium, and heavy attacks. That's probably a thing that should have been in the game in day one, because there are characters with really good good air special attacks, but you can't use them because you can't be able to combo into them. But characters who don't probably have better ground moves anyway. All anti-air attacks, such as Red Ranger, Kraus, and Heavy and Max Design 3 Back Medium, have added and reversible attacks so they can be used as wake up and recovery states, allowing the defender to counter oppressive meaty jump attack strategies along with instant overhead mix-up. Okay, I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? Because this isn't a game that has moves that are dedicated to that, but at the same time having that so that you either you on knockdown and you have an option to do something that isn't a meter based attack that would fit in that situation better. That makes sense. I like it. Assist attacks remove most of landing invisibility frames across the board. This is balanced around the functionality of the assists. For instance, lockdown assists like Macedon Citra either interrupt, while defensive assists like Lord Drakens remain invisible for the certain time. So yeah, having that Drakenslayer cutter be an assist or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that makes sense because you are treated like an anti-air and also as a juggle opportunity. Okay, I'm with that. Assists now lead the automatically 5 seconds and when their leader is no longer in play. So yeah, so that's Marvel 2 stuff. We call in the world of Marvel 2 the double snap. In this instance, it's talking about it different, but it's still the same thing. Where if you get double snap, you just get in that corner and you just get 888 to death, because the way that Battle for the Grid works is that you used to be able to not be able to walk away, that your assist would stay out there until they physically had a way to get out of there, and now the game just forces it. Okay, I'm with that. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, all wake-up states have a form of roam. Invincibility. Okay, we finna go through the rest of these real quick. Most characters low-hitting normal attacks have had their number of active frames increased. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, so game now introduces special medium attacks. Okay, I like special mids, I should say. Okay, so they've changed the way the incoming works, because incoming was kind of weird. The combo counter now stops properly. Okay, 200 seconds for one-on-one fights. Okay. Goldar got nerfed. His super got nerfed. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Green range. Okay, attack frames. All his jump attacks can be special canceled. Okay. That dude, man. Cat already a beast. Let me see. Okay, so Cat Stunners is not as dirty as it once was. Okay, let me see. So they changed the Draken side cutter, so you can't do loops and stuff like that. Alright, fair enough. What's up with the boy Mike? Mike got a health boost. So the first 6 frames of his counter. Okay, let me see. Okay, now I don't know about that. That's kind of a wild change, that he had something that he could follow it up on a counter, but I kind of see why you would make a fix like that. They changed it. Alright, let me see. What's up with Mastodon Sentry Troops? Okay. Okay, okay. I like that change. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense as a change when it comes to his mind. That it's like that's how most projectiles in fighting games are treated. Where like, especially where you land traps and stuff like that. That in most video games, that if you get hit, it does knock away your trap. So that makes sense. So his EX attack got more damage, and OTG now. I saw that in the video. What's up with Kim? Okay, now. You so the same thing. So if you get hit while a bomb is in play, okay. Alright, so they fixed that. Let me see, what's up with Jason? Okay. So they buffed his shots while nerfing it. Okay, what's up to? And Gia got a health boost. Now, the Luca Milfy hits correctly now. Okay, that makes sense. I like that. I like that. Let me go and switch it back to me. We gotta go ahead and get up out of here. I'm already late for a prior engagement. Look, internet, like that's a lot of good changes. We are definitely going to have a story mode junction for Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. I don't know when, but we gonna get to it. Don't worry about it. I got you. Look, with all of that being said, we have got plenty of more show for you. Please sit back, relax, and stay tuned. You know who I am. I'm, of course, the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D, a.k.a. Mirror, Mr. CRACKCOCAINE, # Mr. Entertainment's #1 dope man. You know, I got Squish Murder and the crew, the congregation. Bessie on vacation, Janine bringing you all this heat on the 1s, 2s, the 3s, and the 4s, so you know what it is. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry, wait. Like I said, I got more show for the whole streets. That's you, them and name. Like I said, and I really mean it. More show for all of you right after these commercial messages.